Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Alisha May here, and in today's video I'll be sharing my top 5 fragrances that I'll be wearing this spring, as well as I have an unboxing of some brand new fragrances that I picked up and first impressions of them at the end of the video. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Also, don't forget to like and comment on this video if you do enjoy it, and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss another video. So to start off, by no means am I like a fragrance specialist or connoisseur. I do have a decently, small collection that I am quite proud of that is growing. However, I don't know everything about fragrances, and I only buy fragrances that I like. So the first fragrance I have is a celebrity fragrance, and it's Ariana Grande Cloud. This fragrance is absolutely beautiful and perfect for spring. The name really fits. It smells absolutely beautiful. It's like you're in a cloud of sweetness. It's very fluffy and soft. So every fragrance has fragrance notes, which are pretty much the ingredients that created the perfume. And they're organized in top notes, which is kind of that first smell that you get right when you spray it, to middle notes, and then base notes. So the top notes typically are the first sniff that you get from it. They kind of wear off after a small amount of time. Then you have your middle heart notes as well as your base notes that typically linger the longest. So according to Fragrantica, the top notes of Ariana Grande Cloud are lavender, pear, and bergamot. The middle notes are whipped cream, praline, coconut, and vanilla orchid. And in the base notes we have musk and woody notes. But the main thing that I get from this is just the whipped cream and coconut and vanilla. It lasts decently long on your clothes especially. This fragrance is also said to be very similar or slightly reminiscent to a very expensive luxury fragrance that most fragrance people in the fragrance community on YouTube are aware of. This is none other than Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540, which is a like $500 fragrance that's very popular. I have never smelled Baccarat Rouge 540 in my life, but I was curious when lots of people were reviewing it, saying that this was a pretty close or a good alternative to it. So I decided to go ahead and grab it because I want to smell lavish and luxurious, but I'm definitely not spending $500 on a fragrance at this point in my life. So dupe or not, I really enjoyed this fragrance. Moving right along to another fragrance that a lot of people say is very reminiscent to Baccarat Rouge 540 is Burberry Her. Burberry Her, however, was actually created by the creator of Baccarat Rouge 540. It was created by Francis Kurkdjian himself. This is again a very sweet fragrance. Instead of having that cloud-like or marshmallow whipped cream-like feel, this is a very fruity, more raspberry or strawberry type feel. I thought it was kind of strange that Francis Kurkdjian would create his own perfume and then work for another company to help them create something similar to his, but apparently they are quite reminiscent of each other. Obviously not the same, it won't be the same experience, but I think this smells great and I'm very satisfied with this. So there is a lot of top notes in this fragrance, very fruity. We have strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, black currant, mandarin orange, and lemon, all in the top notes, giving you a blast of fruity, citrusy vibes. The middle notes are violet and jasmine. The base notes are musk, vanilla, oak moss, cashmere, woodsy notes, amber, and patchouli. This is just such a refreshing, sweet, fruity fragrance. I absolutely love this, and I think it's perfect for the springtime. My next fragrance is Scandal. So as you can see by the legs, the packaging on this bottle, it's a little scandalous. This is a very sweet, honey-oriented fragrance, and that's why I think it goes really well for the springtime. Oh my gosh, this smells absolutely incredible. I know the packaging is like really extra and ridiculous, but I'm absolutely obsessed with this perfume. It smells so good. This is absolutely beautiful. It's like a syrupy kind of honey sweet fragrance that is very irresistible, and I get lots of compliments when I wear this fragrance. It lasts a very, very long time on my skin as well as my clothes, of course, but it also projects very far, so you will fill a room if you overspray this perfume. This opens with some citrus notes of having blood orange and mandarin orange. In the middle you have honey, jasmine, orange blossom, gardenia, and peach. And for the base notes you have beeswax, which is very strange, but I can kind of smell that and it smells really good. But you have beeswax, patchouli, licorice, and caramel. So this is a very, very sweet fragrance and it's so inviting. This smells so good. It smells so good. Next is a oldie but goodie. This is one of my favorite, like top favorite perfumes that I have in my collection, and this is Flowerbomb by Viktor&Rolf. Now this is absolutely suiting for the springtime. It's more of a very sweet floral. As you can tell, I love sweet fragrances, and that runs true through all of my perfumes. With this fragrance you can dress it up or dress it down, whereas Scandal I would wear more to like a fancy event. The top notes of this fragrance are tea, bergamot, and osmanthus. The middle notes are orchid, jasmine, rose, freesia, and African orange flower. The base notes are patchouli, musk, and vanilla. And in this fragrance you really get that strong patchouli as well as the sweet vanilla and those really nice floral notes. I absolutely love this. Moving right along to my final perfume for this video. Not many people talk about it anymore, but I particularly love this fragrance so much, and I stumbled across it in such a weird way. I actually went to the store to pick up Ysl Libre Intense. I wanted to, you know, join the hype. Everybody was loving Libre and I couldn't really get my head around it. I didn't like it. It was a little masculine in my opinion. I don't know what note did that. I can't really remember, but I did not love it. And so I was like, okay, they came up with an intense version. It's gonna be sweeter, more vanilla. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely there for it. And I purchased it, had it on, drove around, did my errands. I literally had it still in the car with the receipt, everything, just opened it and sprayed it in the car, ran my errands. Less than 2 hours later I went back to the store and I was returning it. I'm sorry guys, I just can't with that fragrance. It didn't do it for me. I don't really love it at all. One thing about me is I might fall for the hype, but I'm not staying there. Like, if I don't like it, it's going right back, that's for sure. So I actually remembered watching someone's vlog of them saying how good Dior Joy Intense was, and I decided to smell it while I was there exchanging or returning Libre Intense, and I decided to go with Dior Joy Intense. You guys, this perfume is so beautiful. The original Dior Joy, I don't like it, but the Intense version, they did something with this and it smells so good. I absolutely love this. Oh, this smells really good. So this is also a very sweet and floral fragrance, just like what I love. In the top notes you have neroli and bergamot. In the middle we have jasmine and rose. And in the base notes we have vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So those were my top 5 fragrances that I will be for sure wearing this spring. However, there might be a couple more if I really enjoy what I'm about to unbox. Moving right along, I picked up Idole Intense by Lancome. So Idole, the original, is very popular here on YouTube, and they've recently released a flanker for it, a more intense version. And I have smelled the first one. I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was very beautiful, but I much prefer the intense version, and I realized that I did not need both of them, so I just went straight for the intense version. It's much sweeter, of course, just what I like, so I grabbed that one recently, and I'm finally gonna unbox it. I had a little tiny sample of it, so I've already know what it smells like, and I'm already very happy with it. So I will go ahead and unbox that. Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Ah! This packaging is definitely interesting. I already am aware that this is not going to stand up on its own, unfortunately. Regardless, I think it's pretty cute, you know, very sleek packaging. It's kind of cool. The original actually is completely clear. The bottle is completely see-through and clear in the original, whereas this one has like a rose gold backing, so it's not completely see-through all the way through. It's only on the back though, so you can see, you know, how much you're using of the fragrance in the front. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this smells amazing. I already knew it smelled amazing, but now I finally have a full bottle of it. This is actually a 50 ml. So in the top notes we have both bitter orange and mandarin orange. In the middle notes we have Turkish rose, grass rose, jasmine, Egyptian jasmine, jasmine sambac, and musk. And in the base notes we have acacia, cashmere, patchouli, Madagascar, vanilla, cedar, and sandalwood. One of my favorite fragrance and beauty reviewers here on YouTube is a lovely Jamaican queen by the name of Queen Kenz. She has both the original and the intense version of this fragrance, and she says the original as like one of her favorite fragrances. She equates that fragrance as her happy fragrance. Though I prefer the more intense version, I can definitely agree with that statement. This is like a happy fragrance. This will put a smile on your face. This is a good vibes fragrance. I'm obsessed already and in love. Because I've worn the sample a few times around my house, I've gotten a handful of compliments from my family, and that just further validated that I needed to buy it. I am extremely pleased and so glad that I've now added this to my collection, because I definitely will be wearing this throughout the spring. So my next fragrances are two of the same. I got one for me and one for my mom, and I purchased them from my favorite fragrance website that sells discounted fragrances, which is fragrancebuy.ca, which is a Canadian website where you can buy discounted fragrances for a fraction of the price. Fragrance Buy also has an array of brands, designer, luxury, niche, that are really in demand right now, so you can get your hands on them for a really good price. So this is the packaging it came in. The sticker reads "Proud Canadian" and it says "Redefine your fragrance journey." It just has their social medias here: Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. They just have a really nice note, I'm assuming from the CEO of the company, thanking you for working with them. On the inside, it's very packaged securely with this foam stuff. So the perfumes that I picked up from me and my mom are Club de Nuit by Armaf. So Armaf is a very inexpensive niche perfume brand. Niche meaning they only specialize in creating perfumes, whereas designer or luxury, some luxury perfume companies also have shoes, handbags, clothing, fashion, makeup, other stuff like that. When people say it's a niche perfume company, they only specialize in fragrance and perfume. So Club de Nuit for women actually happens to be a clone for Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. So this is the bottle of Club de Nuit for women. Okay, for the moment of truth. That smells so pretty. So from what I remember, the original Coco Mademoiselle smelling like, it smells a little similar. Pretty similar, but it's definitely not spot on, at least for the initial opening. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on my wrist to see how it wears. So the atomizer actually dispenses a lot of the perfume, which is really good. This is very nice. This is beautiful. It's just a really clean feeling, light, almost like bubbly fragrance. It's really pretty. So the top notes of this fragrance are orange, grapefruit, bergamot, and peach. So very citrusy, very fruity opening. The middle notes are rose, geranium, jasmine, and lychee. And the base notes are patchouli, musk, vanilla, and vetiver. This can definitely be like an everyday fragrance, every day. I would wear this mainly in the daytime. This is very pretty. That is all for this video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed my top 5, plus a couple more new ones that I just added to my collection for this springtime. And I really hope that you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below your favorite scent or your scent of the day. And I definitely will be posting another one of these videos probably in the summertime with a whole new lineup. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss out. And thanks again once more for watching, and see you in the next one.